كيف سلام وناس مرحبا حبايبتي. So today we're going to talk about the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac Clearing Lotion. I'm going to show this to you once. It's going to throw off our entire color, but we're going to rock with it. So it comes in this guy right here with like a pump top on it, and we get 1.7 ounces of product. I'm seeing it here listed on the Sephora website for $42. As it looks, you can only get it in the US. It doesn't look like you can get it to Canada. And I was talking to Mariam, I think, in the comments about how Sephora recently changed its shipping warehouse, and so usually you could get things that shipped out of the US to Canada because all their warehouses were in the US, but now they're shipping out of Canada, so that's changed it up a little bit. So this is, I think, one of those things that you might have to get if you're in the US, if you have a friend who's willing to get it to you, or if you use a service like Ship It To. There's a website called shipit2.com, and they have you can have a US address, they'll send it there and then transfer it back to you. I hope our color comes back at some point. I've been fidgeting with this camera and I can't figure out how to fix it. So if we're a little bit yellow, we're a little bit yellow. I want to talk to you guys because I've been trying this stuff. So it has, what is this ingredient? Because there's an ingredient in here that is a prescription quality. Momento, I will find it. Benzoyl peroxide, it's a 5%. So most prescription strength benzoyl peroxide is like 5, 6, 7, 8%. When I went to see a dermatologist when I was in Lebanon, she told me that she prescribed something with benzoyl peroxide, but it seemed really harsh, and I was like, I know Kate Somerville, Kate Somerville, I can get points. I'll just grab the Kate Somerville when I get home. But I think the prescription strength one was like 6 or 7%. Might have been 8. This is 5. So it's supposed to be kind of like an antibacterial type of solution. It comes out as like a really white liquid. I'm not going to put it on my hand. I will tell you why in a second. And you sort of are supposed to rub it over the affected areas and leave it on overnight. And you're supposed to be able to use it morning and night. But if your skin becomes sensitive, tone it down to once a day. I would say once a day. Like, I have quite sensitive skin, but I also have acne prone skin, which I feel like a lot of us are in this boat. So I use this every other day. And the reason I'm not going to put any on my hand is because when I started using it kind of all over my face, or even just all over my cheeks and then my forehead, like large areas where I was having breakouts, my skin would feel like it was on fire. I'd be texting all, I'm like, dude, my face is going to burn off. It was an intense feeling, and I'd go really, really red. So what I've started doing is using it every other day and using it more as a spot treatment. I feel very yellow. I swear I don't have jaundice. Anyways, using more as a spot treatment, and that way I really, really like it. I find that it kind of dries out any pimples that are happening. It kind of helps clear up that area because it's got that antibacterialness to it. But it also doesn't completely, I don't feel like my skin is sucked dry of all, not humidity, of all moisture. I will say that if you are using it, make sure you're layering your facial oils and your moisturizers, because it does have that strong sort of effect. So just make sure that you're tempering it, and I would say gradually build it up. So do it once every other night, and then once every night, and if that's not enough, morning and night. But build your not endurance, but you know what I'm trying to say, up with it, because it's not a gentle product. I think the reason, I was chatting with one of the girls at Sephora about something else that I couldn't find. She was saying the regulations in Canada are stricter around what they can put in cosmetics, which is the reason I think you now can't get it up here. And I'm thinking it's the reason you probably, the Artemis oil, remember I told you guys about that the other day? It doesn't seem like you can get in Canada either now, which is kind of bumming me out. So they're just getting kind of strict about what they want to let in to our skincare and whatnot. But I do think it's a nice a product. It is a strong product though, so it's not something, if you haven't tried a bunch of other things on your skin, there's the Lush treatment, the grease lightening that I've talked to you guys about. This one's a nice gentle, I can link my review on it below. This is a gentle spot treatment, but if you need something with a little bit more oomph, the Kate Somerville one will be nice, but just use it carefully, don't break it. It's a plastic bottle, and with the amount that you really need just on those affected areas, it'll last you a long time. I'm breaking everything left, right, and center today. But anyways, I think that's all I wanted to tell you. Any questions, your experience with it, let us know, all that kind of good stuff down below. I think that's it. I'm going to do some points of positivity and I will be done for the day. So my first point of positivity is a good bit of yoga I did today. I'm going to try to do this 30-day yoga challenge. Yoga, one sec, there's a thread on my chin. How does that even happen? there's a channel called Yoga with Adrian that I can link down below, that my friend Iram told me about. I will link Iram's Instagram down below. And she has a 30-day challenge, so I'm going to try to stick to as much of it as possible. I did day 1 today, and it left me feeling like really energized and excited. So that's definitely my first point of positivity. My second is this lip I've got going on. It's Bao Bao Wan by MAC, and then the lip pencil by NYX and Purple Rain. I kind of like the faded matte effect it's giving me. So that's definitely it. And then my third point of positivity is leaving this video in a better mood than I started out with. I've had kind of a long, stressful day, so it's nice to unwind and have a positive outlet that's like making me happy and excited. So I'm going to go for now, but not without sending you tons and tons of love, thanking you as always for being here. And I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys!